Welcome back to the Phoenix College Athletic Podcast. This is Coach Cameron. I'll be your host for episode 12, sporting the North Carolina Courage jersey. This is Jessica McDonald's jersey. I have her name on the back, and she sports the number 14. But we're not talking about Jessica today, but we will in the future. We're going to talk to the Director of Student Services, Michale Matos. He'll be on the podcast, and we're going to talk about what's going on today, how to get admitted, and those things. We'll have him on a little bit later. But we're also going to talk about Damon Sheehy-Guiseppi, who played here at Phoenix College. We're going to tell his story so no one forgets the importance of JUCO sports, how we actually help give opportunity to many students each year. So welcome to episode 12, and sit back and enjoy. So we're going to talk about Damon Sheehy-Guiseppi. He has an unbelievable story. They should make a movie about him. It doesn't make sense. For the ones that don't know, I'm going to give you the back end story through production done by News Channel 12. So we're going to turn over to that and have them tell the story briefly, so you have a back end story about Damon and how Phoenix College played a part in his life.
If you subscribe to the idea that you can fake it till you make it, then we've got the story for you.
So here it is, an Arizona man who played junior college football here in the Valley, talked his way into a tryout with the Cleveland Browns and did so well that the team is keeping him around a while longer.
Can you believe that? Team 12's Mitch Carr has the story, and Mitch, this is quite a long shot.
Oh yeah, Damon Sheehy-Guiseppi was playing flag football here in Phoenix just months ago, and now he's on the training camp roster of the Cleveland Browns. And it's all because he knocked his tryout out of the park, and that's a tryout he likely should not have had in the first place. This is Damon Sheehy-Guiseppi returning kicks for Phoenix College, so you can tell he's pretty good and he's really fast. But his highlight reel didn't turn into an NFL opportunity. With no team calling, he made an opportunity happen. At a Cleveland Browns tryout in Miami, Shehee told security he knew someone he didn't. And it worked. He got on the field in front of the coaches.
He was just really hungry at the time, you could tell. But I didn't expect to see him again how I saw him when I ran into him in North Miami.
Kwan Ross, another Phoenix College alum, was also at that tryout.
And I look back and I see him, and he looked at me like, "It's a crazy story, bro. I'll tell you in a minute." I'm like, "What?"
Given the chance to run a 40-yard dash, Shehee ran it in less than 4.4 seconds. And both he and Ross ended up getting an invitation to Cleveland for veteran minicamp. Ross was cut, but Shehee is still with the team.
It was perfect. You know, sometimes that's how stuff works out. And nobody's going to think to do that, though. Who wants to wake up in the morning to go just hopefully get in a workout, you know what I mean?
Maybe he can be playing next to Odell and playing in the slot, who knows, you know? Maybe that can happen.
Phoenix College football coach Mark Mejia is full of pride.
Watching a Phoenix College Bear have the opportunity to play on Sundays, that's the ultimate thing.
And Ross, who is now focusing on trying to make the Cardinals roster, believes his fellow former Phoenix College Bear will stick around with the Browns.
They wanted speed, you know what I mean? That's what they wanted. He's fast, so he play punt return. He can do some things on special teams. You know, he can add some things to that team for sure.
And Maricopa County recently cut football from all of its junior college athletic programs, so there just aren't as many places around here where guys like Kwan Ross and Damon Sheehy-Guiseppi can get some game tape together to maybe one day get a shot at the NFL. Coach Mejia is hoping that changes. Back to you.
Boy, what a story that'll make if
Damon Sheehy is an amazing story and still continues on. And for the ones that don't know, he got opportunities in preseason and showcased so well. He became one of the most popular faces on the team. You know, he's up there with Odell. I mean, the stories he has during that time frame last year when he's playing to do what he did, and I'll show you a clip. Let's go to a game where he actually scored a touchdown with the Browns.
Making it the distance for the touchdown is Sheehy-Guiseppi on a terrific special teams play. And now Freddie can smile because he has seen all of the units do their thing. And do you think they're happy for Shehee or not?
Yeah,
he's a team favorite.
He is, and his story is just amazing. How he's even on this football team. He kind of talked himself in to a workout. He said he knew Alonzo Highsmith. He did not, and he got on the field and impressed Alonzo so much that he said, we need to bring this guy in for a workout. He ran a 4.340 that day, and he's an electrifying kick and punt returner, and he showed the speed there.
Well, he played at Phoenix College, junior college, and actually led the nation in kickoff return yardage with 4 touchdowns, and second in National Junior College in yards per kickoff return and punt return. So here's a guy that can return kicks. The Browns in their history have had some pretty good return men. When you take a look at the likes of Josh Cribbs and Eric Metcalf and the Ice Cube. But he might have just punched his ticket to that 53-man roster, because I know it's going to be hard to do that as a receiver, but he just showed that this is why you have a...
Damon Sheehy is one of my favorite people. You know, I had the opportunity to give him books because that was kind of my duties at the time. And it's just it's awesome to see anyone to be successful, especially through the journey for me, to watch those that had to go to junior college to even get opportunities. And we're just grateful at Phoenix College, especially in the athletic department, that we give opportunities. And if his career ended that night, it's still an unbelievable story, because what he pulled off through persistence and his whole story is just unbelievable. And we're looking forward to getting Damon on the show and have a conversation on kind of, you know, how he's doing today. But currently he's playing for the New York Guardians in the XFL. He got drafted in December. And of course, COVID hit, and we're all kind of in a waiting game to get back to normal. So, but now we're going to bring on Michale Matos. He's waiting on Skype, and let's bring him on. Let's talk about student services and how we can give everyone opportunity to get admitted and become a Phoenix College student. Here's Michale. Michale Matos, welcome to the Phoenix College Athletic Podcast. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
So right now you're in the Hanley Center, where I'm not going back yet, but I'm look forward to going back. How's it feel to get out of your home and actually be there? What's it like?
It feels pretty good, actually. Yesterday was our first day back to provide some limited services for students in person, and it did. We're in this business because we want to help students and we want to move them along. And right now I feel like they need help more than ever. And so, Phoenix College has made the decision to actually open up our enrollment center to help students with whatever they need to kind of get going in the fall, even though we're getting down to the wire here. So if they need advising, if they need financial aid assistance, just registering for classes, any of that stuff, we're here to do that.
So speaking towards that, what are your recommendations for any student that wants to attend Phoenix College and they haven't got admitted, nothing? What would you suggest as their first step?
So the first step, obviously you're going to apply to Phoenix College, and there's the website for that. And if you're comfortable, doing it on your own, on a computer, then absolutely, knock yourself out, go ahead and do that. But if you feel like you need that kind of in-person assistance, know that we are on campus here, and you can come in Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 p.m. and we're going to help you out with that. There'll be somebody there to kind of look over your shoulder and answer any questions you have that might come up on the application. And then Fridays we're here from 10 to 4. And then there's also the Phoenix College chat option, so you can chat with a person really about any part of the process. So if you need help applying, if you need questions about how do I get fully admitted, what steps do I need to take, we provide all those services still online, and you can get assistance through the chat feature. That's just phoenixcollege.edu/chat, and then you'll see the different buckets: general information, admissions and records, financial aid, veterans, international student services. They're all there, and if it's after hours, so we typically run chat until 7 p.m. on Monday through Thursday, and I think 5 p.m. on Fridays. But if you jump on after that time, you can still go into the chat feature and submit your question, and then the next time someone's available, they will respond to you via email, and then you can get that chat conversation going. So really, anywhere you're at in the process, at any stage or whatever comfort level you need, I think we're here to try and meet you there and provide that service.
The one thing we also can call, if they call 602-285-777. They can go that route too. And I think the key, and the students I'm working with, I think the key is being able to ask the right questions. And so before you call or go on chat, I think, and correct me if we're wrong or give suggestions, is really know what you need. If you need financial aid, or if you're a veteran, if you are needing help with getting classes, if you're an athlete or whatever it may be, have those bullet points written down. And so when you call or go through chat, that you're saying, all right, I'm a student that need help with nursing. I want to go through that process, or whatever it is, or I need financial aid, or I'm stuck in a process. Ask specifically those keywords like financial aid, veterans, the degree that you're pursuing, and then I think we'll have a better opportunity to help you via chat or over the phone. I think that's the key. That's what I've dealt with. They're like, I don't know how to get admitted. I'm like, go through the chat and say I need help getting admitted. Exactly what you said,
Right.
and they'll help you.
Yeah, so absolutely. And I think writing your questions down is critical, um, especially if you have more than one. And most of the time, most students have more than one question. But you write them down because once you get so excited that you got somebody on the phone, or that you're actually chatting with a live person, and you ask your first question, and you kind of go down a rabbit hole, and 20 minutes later, you're so excited that that question was answered, and you feel like you're kind of moving along, but you forgot to ask the other two questions that you had. So, whether, like you're saying, whether you're calling in or whether you're chatting, even sending an email, write those questions down first, and then have them ready there. Other things that are going to help students is, if they know kind of where they're at in the process. Are you a current student who's just registering for the next semester? Are you a new student and you've already applied and been admitted? What's your student number? So that number, usually begins with a 3. Right now, the newer students have a 367 and a few other digits behind that. So that's your student number, and then you have your MEID, your Maricopa Enterprise ID number. This is the most common one. It's typically the first 3 letters of your first name, and then a string of 7 digits or so. After that, that allows us to quickly access your student file. When we're talking with you or chatting with you, to kind of see, what's in your student center. So having that information is super helpful, so that we can help you more efficiently.
Yeah, I think everything you said is be good to have. Write it down, write your questions, and definitely have your MEID, your student ID number on you. That definitely makes it easier of a process, even though we can look it up on our side, but it would definitely speed up the process. So make sure you have those two things. You know what? One of the favorite things that I enjoy about you, I think I know in your job description, retention's in there, but I think you retain faculty and staff more so than just from your barbecue. I miss the Friday barbecues, and you would make. I mean, you're making gourmet hot dogs, You were cooking fish, I think, at one point, steak.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of things I can't eat anymore because I went plant-based. We'll see how long that lasts. But as soon as I go off, as soon as we have those barbecues again, I'll definitely partake.
Right.
Other than that, we appreciate you and everything you do, especially your cooking ability with the barbecue. Is there are you taking out the big Phoenix College bus or whatever that thing is?
Yeah, right. So we call that the Mobile Outreach Unit, the MOU, Phoenix College. So you might see it, if you see us driving around. It's a fully functioning, fully mediated machine. It's not just a rolling billboard. So, once COVID, the COVID situation kind of settles down, and we'll be taking the Mobile Outreach Unit to different places here in the community, and depending on the time of year, helping students, apply or, work with their FAFSA. We actually have space in there for 5 workstations with their own monitors and things, so we're able to help in that capacity. So look for us, if we're able to provide that service while still, being mindful of the CDC guidelines with social distancing and things like that. So we're hoping to get that rolling once we get through our peak season here. So starting in September, you'll see us out. And so students can, if they have a question about Phoenix College, they can stop in. If they need help with something, they can stop in. If they want to join the Alumni Association, I have the little packs there to join the Alumni Association. So yeah, we're really excited about that new addition there. Dr. Johnson was able to get us this I don't know, I think it's a 27-foot box truck, and then our IT department worked with maintenance folks to really trick it out. And so I'm excited to get it out on the road.
Yeah, I've seen it from the outside. I haven't been inside, but I'm definitely excited about that because there's a lot of events. I mean, there was one event I went to, the Food City soccer event, where you supplied us like 100 shirts that we were giving out to alumni and whatnot. So, be nice to bring the bus there.
Yeah, for sure.
There's so many events that we could bring it to. It'd be pretty awesome. I'm excited for things to change and look forward to doing that. And maybe you'll drive and I'll sit in the passenger seat, and we'll go advertise for Phoenix College. So
yeah.
But anyways, I appreciate your time, Michael, and I know you're busy, and you look extremely tired, man. Get some sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am a little bit tired. I mean, that first day back yesterday, it was something else. Kind of wiped me out a little bit. So I got up early to get here early, and I'm dragging a little bit, but it's part of the job. That's why we do it.
Time's weird right now. I still have kids at home. I mean, I'm being punished for not taking school serious when I was in elementary school, and now I'm being punished because I'm back in elementary school helping my son. So, and it's tough.
I know it's tough.
So
I'm lucky that I have a very self-sufficient 14-year-old. She is amazing, and I don't have to really worry about her at all. But I have friends that have elementary school, middle school kids, and it's tough, man. It's a lot of work.
It's getting better. This first week, it's our first week with it, so it's a lot of stuff that my son wasn't switching tabs and going. I mean, it was tough. Basically we're teaching computer skills, so they're really getting that in learning out of it.
Yeah.
So there's that. That's actually a good thing. And so every kid when they go back to school should be technologically advanced. So they're definitely learning, just different.
Yeah.
So those are things they're going to have to learn. But I appreciate your time. Get back to work, get some sleep, and thank you so much for coming on, and we'll talk to you soon.
It's my pleasure. Take it easy, buddy.
All right. Thanks, Mike. That was Michael Matos, the Student Services Director for Phoenix College. He is a huge asset to our school. I mean, very helpful. He's battling alongside with all the all our student services at the Hanley Center right now, trying to make sure we're providing opportunity for those who are confused about the process, the new processes, and what we're doing with the COVID-19 restrictions that we have to get through. And we're grateful for him, especially when he cooks. He's a great cook. We'll also wish Damon Sheehy-Guiseppi the best of luck in his football pursuit when they get going in the XFL, and hopefully he will finally make a full-time position with the Cleveland Browns. Keep going. We're following your career. Everyone at Phoenix College is. And this is episode 12. We'll see you next week on episode 13.